Welcome to the Wasteland News Network. Today is October 23rd, 2020, and we're celebrating Bomb Drop Day with double XP and other news. But first, a sneak peek at the Steel Dawn DLC trailer. And that was our first look at the Brotherhood of Steel recruitment trailer for the Steel Dawn update, or DLC, coming in the next month or so. So let's continue with Bomb Drop Day. XP, double dailies, get these perk cards in order. You need Green Thumb. You need Inspirational under Charisma. It gives you 15% more XP when you're on a team. I didn't show it, but Luck. Curator, if you have any bobbleheads, especially leader bobbleheads. Also helpful, Strange in Numbers. So what we're going to do is make a recipe called Cranberry Relish. This is the place that you harvest the most sugar. You start here. It's right near Big Al's Tattoo Parlor, and you're going to follow this river or stream all the way south. You're going to have to hop over a couple of bridges. You'll pass through Flatwoods and end up at the Vault-Tec Agricultural Research Center. If you have Green Thumb on, you're going to get double the snaptail, which means double sugar. And sugar is one of the main ingredients to making the Cranberry Relish. And the reason Cranberry Relish is so popular is with Herbivore on, you get 20% XP for consuming Cranberry Relish. And if you're not an herbivore, keep an eye out for Mama Dolce's Food Processing. It has an event called Feed the People, and that gives about 5 cans of stew, and those give you 5% XP. Both of these items last for 1 hour. So the ingredient you're looking for Cranberry Relish to make sugar is called snaptail, and this is the best route. By the time you finish this route, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes. You should have about 40 or 50 sugars processed when you're done. And with the sugar, you need the snaptail, which is literally going to disappear before your eyes because I harvested late last night. You'll see them here. I'm just putting on Chinese stealth armor rather than switching out a perk card so I don't get irradiated from the water. Like I said, with this route, about 40 or 50 sugar. You need the snaptail, and you grab some dirty water here when you're done, boil it down to boiled water. Those two things with a little bit of wood scraps will give you sugar. And you want to do it in this order. You get your sugar processed first, then go get the gourds. There's what the snaptail looks like after they're picked. Hopefully I can scoot down this stream and you can see what they look like without them already picked from last night. Again, you need sugar, gourds, and cranberries, and I think, again, some more wood to make the Cranberry Relish. So let's see if we can find one. There's another batch here. There is so much along this river. I've been farming this river for Cranberry Relish for a very long time. And it's best to run downstream. Not only is it a lot faster, you just kind of sail down. There was one right there, and it disappeared just before I came upon it. Let's see if we can fast forward ahead and show you what one looks like. And here's a quick look at one before it disappears in the distance right in the center of the screen. Okay, next stop is Cranberries. So we're going to head up to Aaron Holt Farm. Unfortunately, you cannot actually plant your own cranberries, so this, even though they disappeared, because guess what? I harvest the them late last night. There should be about 6 or 8 plants, so you should end up with 10 or 12 cranberries by the time you're finished. And if that seems like a small amount, this is actually the best location on the entire map. Usually you find 1 cranberry or 2. This is why you'll find a lot of people camping up here just for the cranberries themselves. Now, diseased cranberries do not work. They must be these, just says cranberry. And your next ingredient, if you do not have gourds at your camp already, head up to Raleigh Clay's bunker. Now, it does require a passcode to enter. You can get that further north. I'll show you in just 1 second. Remote door control, unlock the door, and let me show you on the map. You're looking for Abby's bunker. It is further to the north. If you root around in there, you will find the passcode either by searching the terminals in there. I forget, it's been a long time since I got Raleigh Clay's password. So head to Raleigh Clay's bunker. Let's get back inside. There we go. Okay, let's head inside and grab all the gourds. And you'll run into a couple of rad roaches. Here's the grow room. Taken care of. So wait, one more. So they're on the tables here. I harvested again last night, so you can see them over here to the left. There's one here. I think there's about 4 or 5 in here that you can use to restart your garden or start your first garden for gourds. And there you go. Let's head back to camp. And the first step to making the sugar is gather some drinking water or dirty water, and then we're going to boil it up, and then we'll continue on with the recipe. We just need a couple just to show you. It's a really great recipe if you can find it. Okay, let's boil the water. 2 dirty waters equals 1 boiled water, so we'll just do 2. And let's head down the recipes all the way down to sugar. Way down, down, down. Man, I didn't realize there were so many recipes. I swear I keep finding more every day. There are so many recipes in this game. Whoop, missed it. Sugar. 2 snaptail reeds, which I don't have, and 1 wood scrap will give you 1 sugar. So like I said, with that run, you should have about 40 sugars, and that will last you for quite a while. I think they weigh about a pound a piece, too. No, it's already 0.25. Interesting. Okay, so now on to the cranberry relish. Now you can also make cranberry cobbler if you don't have access to one of the ingredients that I forget, and I think it's the gourds. If you just get cranberries, if you have leftover cranberries, it's only 10% XP, whereas the cranberry relish is giving 20% XP. Remember, these are doubled because of the herbivore mutation. So it requires 2 water, 2 gourds, 2 sugar, 2 cranberries, and 1 wood scrap to make 1 cranberry relish. And there you go. That is the best food, plus adding the leader bobble, and if you're a carnivore, also the canned meat stew from the Feed the People event, and put it in your refrigerator. Only carry 1 or 2 at a time, and they will not spoil. Also, if you have good with salt or any of the backpack mods, these will also help you out. And one last tip, and that is where to get XP in between events. I head over to Sunny Top Ski Lanes to the Pioneer Scouts obstacle course. There it is on the map. If you manage to put 1 tent there with a player and another tent at the base, it saves a lot of time fast traveling back and forth. And here we go. We're about to start. On a team, you get 1,185 XP. When you're solo like this, you'll get around 800 and something, I forget. So go ahead and run the course. It takes like literally a minute. And here we go. Just wait until you see those pips and hear the bings as you pass through. Usually once you pass through the first time, everything will explode. The traps will, trigger, and you'll be done in a couple of seconds. You'll also get 50 caps, some purified water, a few stim packs, so be prepared at the bottom if you are a heavy weight carrier. Watch out for those bear traps, punji boards. There'll be flamers. This will all clear the first time, and it doesn't reset for a very long time. So head on down here, and when you get to the base, I usually put my tent at the base of the obstacle course so I can store all of the loot that you get from running the event. It was very similar to the swim event, but this one you can just repeat over and over. So for me, with having a leader bauble on and the Cranberry Relish and the actually I'm technically on a team because I'm on a team of one. That may actually work and give me the extra 15%. So like I said, with all of these things I've mentioned and being on a team, you should get 1,185 XP each time you run the obstacle course. And also the Fasnacht event is going to return for us over the Halloween weekend. It will run from October 29th through till November 2nd. I know everyone wanted the Halloween event from last year, but unfortunately with all of the things they're doing for us with the camp shelters and the Steel Dawn quest line, they were not able to do that. And so they've given us a return for Fasnacht. So it's a great chance for you to get some of those rare masks. And that is all for this news report. Thanks so very much for watching, and see you out in the wasteland.